Try the practice I'm telling you for 7 days. You'll get amazing results. Your wishes will happen wonderfully. It's this vibration that goes there and knocks. Immediately, that God gives you back 100 times more through vibration. Do you understand? God or the higher power above us doesn't know any language. This is science. It's not the word, but only the feeling, the vibration behind it. That goes and touches God. If you say happiness, whether you call it joy or bliss, you will get 100 times more happiness and joy. If you say sorrow, pain, or sadness, this God will give you 100 times more of that too. This is what we don't understand. If you tune yourself at this point, life will lift you up. When it goes and hits God, and when God sends it back 100 times stronger, your business will flourish. You'll do your work superbly, profits will increase, and you can pay off your loans. You're struggling only because you don't know this science. Destiny can be conquered with intelligence. Warm greetings. This is a wonderful topic. Through this video, we hope to spark a thought in your mind that will bring about a big change in your life. With the help of these divine forces and the universe, your needs will be fulfilled in a special way. With that belief, we are presenting this video. Please, whether it is the power above us in this universe, or Lord Vinayagar, or Lord Murugan, or Lord Perumal, or Jesus, or Allah, please just don't make this one mistake. Understand this and try the practice I am telling you for 7 days. You will see amazing results and your needs will be fulfilled in a wonderful way. If it doesn't work, send me a voice message on my WhatsApp number 9080-274-280. There are no charges or anything like that. When I'm free, I'll talk to you. I'll tell you clearly how to align it. If it's 12 days or even 3 days late, just send a message. And if you don't get a reply, give a reminder. No problem, I'll talk to you. They'll even feature it nicely in the video. You know what our biggest mistake is? We don't understand a certain science. There is a science behind this. There's a logic to it, but we don't get it. That's the science I'm going to explain to you. See, in our body, there's something called the mind. Everyone knows about the mind. That mind, that's what I'm talking about. Then there are thoughts. Everyone knows about thoughts. The next stage after that is reasoning. We use reasoning to decide which of those thoughts to act on, and when we execute that, that's what gives us the result. This is a big science, Just understand this science alone. I'm only talking about science here. So between thought and execution, there's something in the middle, words. Are you getting what I'm saying? That word, that speech, there's something behind it too. Emotion, feeling, vibration. This vibration, this emotion, this feeling itself, the universe you believe in, or Jesus, or Allah, or Vinayagar, or this Perumal, or this Sai Baba, or whichever God you love, goes and knocks there. This vibration is what goes and knocks there. Immediately, that God, 100 times more than that, they give it to you only through vibration. Do you understand? God or the higher power above us, or Sai Baba, or Jesus, or Allah, they don't know any language. This is science. It's a vibration. That word, the feeling behind that word, only that vibration goes and touches God. Immediately, God reflects back to you what you asked for, 100 times more. That is what is called that vibration. We say that we are connecting with the universe. That vibration gives you back 100 times. Do you understand? This is science. Now let me give you an example so it will be easy for you to understand. Suppose you are thinking about a sweet like a Mysore pak or a laddu. What happens here is, when you think of a Mysore pak or a laddu, immediately, even if you just say it as a word in your mind, Mysore pak, laddu, the moment you say it, a nice feeling comes up for it. That feeling, that very feeling, goes and touches the universe. When that vibration goes and touches it, when that feeling is returned to you 100 times over, you feel like, I want to eat a laddu, I want to eat that jalebi, I want to eat that Mysore pak. That feeling then moves into the execution process. Do you understand? So whatever word or thought comes from your mind, you will receive it back 100 times more from this universe, from the God we love. That's what science says. How many of you understand this? Just try using it in reverse and see. If you say happiness, if you say joy, you will receive 100 times more happiness and joy. If you say sorrow, pain, or grief, this God will give you 100 times more of that too. This is what we don't understand. If you tune yourself at this point, life will lift you up. Do you get it? Now, let me give you an example. Listen. Say it's the first of the month and you have to pay your EMI, 25,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees, or maybe you have to return 2 lakh rupees to someone. What is your mind doing? Your mind is filled with thoughts like, oh no, I have to pay 5 lakh rupees, I have to return 2 lakh rupees, I have to pay an EMI of 50,000 rupees, and you're constantly in a state of anxiety. Your intention, right? You have to give him money, 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees. Somehow you have to repay the loan. You keep thinking, I have to repay the loan, I have to repay the loan. And you feel it's your duty, your word, your responsibility to pay it back. But when you keep repeating, I have to pay the loan, I have to pay the loan, the feeling behind those words goes out and hits the universe. It connects with the divine energy. Immediately that God, whichever God you believe in, whichever God you love, that God gives it back to you 100 times over. You have a loan of 2 lakh rupees, then he says, here, take 5 lakh, take 3 lakh, and because he returns it 100 times over, you're not able to pay off that loan. Do you understand? So what can we do about this? Okay, we have to pay off the 2 lakh rupees loan, we have to pay the 50,000 EMI. What's the solution for that? The business should develop well. I should do excellent work. I should get good profits. Whenever you say, my business should do well, I should get good profits, you should improve your positivity there. That's what I'm saying. When that feeling behind it goes away and reaches God, and when God sends it back 100 times over, then your business will flourish. You'll do your work superbly, profits will increase, and you'll be able to pay off that loan. Do you understand? This is science. You're struggling only because you don't know this science. Let me give you an example so you'll understand. There's a problem in a relationship. In that relationship, you're feeling a lot of pain. Oh no, it's become like this. In this relationship, they've betrayed my trust. If you keep thinking like that, if you keep repeating in your mind, oh no, they've done this, they betrayed my trust. If you keep thinking like that, then those words, when you go to God and pray with those words, the feeling behind those words is what reaches Him. God will return it to you 100 times over. If you are in pain and sorrow, the problem will only get bigger. Do you understand now? So what should you say? What do you want? What is the solution? Okay, I want to be happy in that relationship. I want to be well. I want to be joyful. Whenever you act with those words, the feeling behind those words, when you connect with this divinity, you will get a positive result 100 times over. That's all there is to the concept. Understand this science, the thoughts that arise in our mind, the words we use. If you give happiness through those words, you will get happiness. If you give anger, you will get anger. If you give pain, you will get pain. If you keep thinking about difficulties, you will get more difficulties. That's the concept. Do you understand? Now, many people are like this. They might have 11 diseases or just one illness. Immediately, what do you think in your mind? Oh no, I have this disease, I have this disease, I've got diabetes, I've got BP, and so on. You keep repeating these words in your mind. Oh no, I've got diabetes, I've got BP, I have this disease, and you keep thinking about it over and over. Along with those words, the emotion, the vibration, that feeling, all of it goes straight and hits God, hits the universe, hits the God you believe in. When it comes back to you 100 times stronger, that illness will only increase for you. It won't decrease. Now do you understand what is the reason for a disease getting worse? What is the reason for debt increasing? What is the reason for happiness increasing? What is the reason for anger increasing? If you understand this, that's enough. That's why elders in those days used to say, as you think, so is your life. Do you understand the meaning of that saying? Where there is a will, there is a way. Do you understand the meaning? So there's another thing they say. Destiny can be conquered by intellect. If you take that saying in a very positive way, destiny can be conquered by intellect. That's all there is to the concept. Let's see a conclusion now. Let me give you an example. Say, for instance, you want to get a job, get married, start a good business, buy a property, or you have pledged jewelry in the bank and want to get it back. For all these things, notice what feeling you are in and what is the next word or thought that follows your intention. If you say, I want to get a job, but then you keep thinking, oh no, I haven't got a job yet, I don't know what to do, only if I get a job will I get money, and you keep holding on to those words in your mind, you won't get that job. Because that feeling, when it reaches the divine, gets amplified 100 times and brings about actions related to that feeling. So you won't get the job. What you can do instead is say, by the grace of the divine, I am getting a wonderful job with a good salary. This universe or divine power is creating the right situation for me. Say these words with positivity. When this vibe, this vibration reaches the divine and comes back amplified 100 times, you will get the job. Do you understand? Now, if you want to get married and find a good girl, improve your positivity. From your thoughts, let your words be, the divine is continuously creating the perfect situation for me to get a wonderful girl, just as I wished and just as my family wished. Thank the divine for this. You'll get a bride, you'll get a groom. In the same way, whether it is about property or a business, don't keep thinking, I'm facing losses in my business. Should I take a loan here or there? Instead, think, what should I do to make a profit in this business? How can I increase my business and get more customers? So, if your words are positive, saying the divine is continuously creating a wonderful situation for me to have a great business with good income, then this vibe, this feeling, when it resonates with the universe, the God you believe in will give you 100 times more. You might have been stuck in debt and struggling, but do you understand? Many people come and say, Sir, we've pledged our jewelry in the bank, we are paying off the loan, but we can't repay it fully. Somehow we want to get that jewelry back. Do you know what you're actually doing? You keep saying, oh no, I can't get my jewelry back, I can't pay the interest, the principal amount is so much, and so on. Your words, your speech, it's all stuck in that. Try changing it a little. Because of God, the wonderful situation to get back that jewelry from the bank in a special way is being continuously given to me by this God or this universe or my beloved Jesus, or if you like, Allah. I am very happy. Just try saying it with your words. The feeling, the vibration, the emotion behind those words will go to God, and when it returns, it will come back with 100 times more power. You can get back that jewelry. People who don't know all these concepts and logic understand. The power above us doesn't know logic, doesn't know language. Got it? The only thing it understands is that vibration, that emotion, that feeling. So use it well. Lift yourself up. Be happy in life. In conclusion, now I'm going to say one thing. A business loss, loss of an item, loss of property, loss of a relationship, loss of a job, loss of education, what you wished for didn't happen, a betrayal of trust. If something like this has happened, what do? You run to astrologers, you rush with your horoscope, you wonder if someone has done black magic or if something wrong has happened somewhere. Leave all that aside. If you improve the positivity in your thoughts and words, you'll get good results. Just try it for 7 days. If you don't see any results, send a voice message to my WhatsApp number. I'll talk to you personally about where you need to tune yourself. We can make it wonderfully. Live your life well and happily, okay? First, understand this science. This is science. That's why I'm telling you. In the morning, spend 120 minutes, and at night, another 120 minutes to increase your positivity. Activate your emotions to connect with the universe. That's what I'm saying. That half an hour will make your whole day special, and all your needs will be fulfilled wonderfully. That's the concept I'm talking about. Do you understand? In this conclusion, I want to say just one thing. Many people, if you see, say, I had a business loss, I lost a relationship, I didn't get a job. You keep thinking, are all these the results of my karma? These are not karma results. Please understand this well. These are not karma results. It's all about your thoughts and your words. Because those words were not positive, this has happened. Are you able to understand well? So this is not about karma or its results. There is no such thing as karma results. You can even brush aside those so-called karma results. If you use those words with positivity, that's it. That's the conclusion. Okay? Implement it well. I have made this video with the belief that it will bring about a big change in your mind and fulfill your needs. You send and share this video with your friends, relatives, and family members. In the next video, we'll meet again with another wonderful topic. Thank you very much and best wishes.